Have a seat. Now, to begin with, we would like to hear something from you about yourself,
Yes.
in
sir.
short.
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Anirudha Pandey. I have done my graduation from Motilal Nehru National Institute of Technology in Civil Engineering, and from the last 3 years, I have been preparing for this
Preparing
exam.
for civil service.
Yes.
Now, what is the name of Anirudh? What is the meaning of Anirudh?
Sir, the meaning of Anirudh is invincible, the one who cannot be defeated.
Which cannot be stopped.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Pandey?
Sir, Pandey is basically, it reflects my caste, sir.
No, but there must have been some reason.
Sir, from what I know, it is derived from Pandit, meaning the Brahmin.
Good. And Prayag, why its name is Prayag?
Sir, the name is Prayag because the three, it is the confluence of three rivers. So, Ganga, Yamuna, and the mythological rivers.
No, but
sir.
it is not called Trivedi, it is called Prayag.
Yes, sir. So, sir,
Why?
So
Okay.
That I'm not.
Okay, no problem. And then I come to yes, your father has been in Indian Army.
Yes, sir.
Your mother is housewife.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is the meaning of name of your mother?
Sir, sorry, sir, I don't.
Okay. And then you have done civil engineering, but you have done civil engineering, you are civil engineers, and India needs lots of civil engineers.
Yes.
Why do you want to waste your professional qualification and join civil services?
Sir, I believe that my professional qualification will not be wasted per se. Means I can use the scientific temperament and means analytical skills that the education has granted in civil service also. As well, there are many infrastructural projects which a civil servant needs to monitor. So I believe my technical
Well,
education can.
But if you are selected in Indian Information Service or Indian Postal Service or Post and Telecommunication Account and Finance,
Yes.
or Railway Protection, Railway Management, or Revenue, how will your qualification of projects, handling projects, civil projects help here?
Sir, here there will be no direct help, but I believe indirectly in solving problems, any analytical or scientific skills means temperament can help me.
Okay, who is up, please?
Anirudh,
Yes, sir.
you are very fond of stand-up comedians, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you name 3 stand-up comedians?
Yes, sir. The ones I follow are Gaurav Kapoor and Zakir Khan and Venkatesh Sridhar.
Not Raju Srivastava, who used to be.
Yes, sir. Those are also means I follow, but they are not
He is no
very
more,
active. Yes.
But the top comedian today is someone else.
Sir, the top comedian Kapil
Stand-up
Sharma. Yes,
Kapil
sir.
Sharma.
Yes, sir.
Any idea why he became so famous and others could not become?
Sir, means his comedy means he can do spontaneous comedy very well. He can make stuff up on the spot, sir, in his interactions with the audience. So that obviously helps him. Moreover, the show that he operates, sir, there he means he engages in teamwork, sir. Most of the stand-up comedians like to work alone, but there he works with 3-4 people, and then he also has access to many celebrities, sir, who come on his talk show. So that also gives him popularity.
But you are not following him despite so many qualities of Kapil Sharma.
No, sir, means I follow him also.
The 3 you didn't name
Yes.
him in the 3.
Yes, sir.
Anyway,
You didn't try to follow his route.
Yes.
In become a stand-up comedian, you would have earned a lot more than civil servant.
Yes, sir, but means I do not perform stand-up comedy, sir.
Okay.
Means I like
Okay,
to
you
watch
like,
it
okay.
for better mental health.
Sorry.
you do European football analysis.
Yes, sir.
It's something different. What kind of analysis you do in that?
Sir, I like to watch the football leagues, that means football games that take place in Europe, and the tactics which the teams use and the footballing philosophies they follow. All these aspects, sir, and how they differ from one league to another. All these aspects I like to analyze.
So have you ever analyzed Indian football?
Yes, sir, I have also analyzed Indian football, sir.
What is lacking? They are nowhere as compared to the world football.
Yes, sir. Indian football means India is ranked 105 out of 200 countries. So in India, basically, sir, there is a lack of infrastructure. Means the grounds are not there, and the grassroots level coaches are missing, sir. And then secondly, sir, there is means sports the popularity and success are linked, sir. Like for after 1986 World Cup, the popularity of cricket increased multifold, but Indian football has not witnessed any such watershed moment. So the youth is not so much into taking up the sports. That is why.
See, there is a portal of our Prime Minister where you can give your suggestions, comments, and all this. Since you are an avid football follower, have you tried giving these suggestions to our Prime Minister's office that if you do this, football will increase, football will come up? Because whichever sports come up, it is followed. It becomes popular. Like women cricket team is popular now.
Yes.
And after the Chopra won the javelin
Yes, sir.
throw, the javelin throw became popular.
Yes, sir.
So once they start winning,
Yes, sir.
it become popular. So have you ever written to anybody regarding this? Our football needs this.
Sorry, sir, I have not
You
written.
have not written. Okay. In 12th standard, you have done some computer science course
Yes, sir, I have studied it as a subject.
as a subject.
Yes.
But while doing engineering, you chose civil engineering. No interest in computer. You didn't understand computers, or you are scared of the machine.
Not
Sir,
CSO.
You are scared of the machine.
no, sir. I got good score even in class 12, sir. But the selection of the branch was also based on, sir, the rank I got in JEE mains. So based on that, my hometown is also Prayagraj. So in Prayagraj, I was getting civil engineering. I could not get into computer science.
You tried that also.
Yes, sir.
Achha,
The-
achha. Then you have done something on civil engineering survey camp.
Yes, sir.
You did some survey in civil engineering.
Yes, sir.
What did you find and what was the purpose of survey?
Sir, the purpose of the survey was to map our college campus and to find the elevation and the latitude and longitude of various delineated points. The points were delineated by our professors, and we had to find the elevation, the bearing, and all these things, sir.
So in the same place at different location,
Yes.
altitude will differ.
Yes, sir. It will means the variation will be minor, but the
It will be
variation.
there.
Yes,
It
sir.
will be there.
Yes.
Achha, I have heard that Himalayas are rising every year. Have you heard?
Yes, sir. I have heard.
What is that theory?
Sir, what I am aware that the Indian Indian plate, which is part of India, Australia, New Zealand plate, is still subducting under the Eurasian plate. So that is giving rise it is a dynamic boundary at the Himalayas. So the subduction is still taking place. So the mountains are rising, sir.
What is dynamic boundary and subduction and all these terms?
Sir, these are part of the plate tectonic theory, sir.
Achha.
Yes.
So they are pushing.
Yes, sir. They are pushing the Eurasian plate. So because of the pushing, the one plate is getting subducted, and because of which the other plate is rising, sir. And that is Himalayas.
How much it is rising roughly?
Sir, I am not aware of the exact figure, but I think
one
it might.
inch, one
Yes, sir.
inch.
Centimeters or something.
1 inch every year.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, we forgot. Will you have to have tea?
No, sir. I am fine.
Okay.
हिमालय
Yes, sir.
आगे बढ़ रहा है. मैं हिंदी में पूछूंगा, आप अंग्रेजी में ही.
जी, sir.
इंडोनेशिया की राजधानी डूब रही है.
Yes, sir.
जकार्ता.
Yes,
खबर है आपको?
Yes, sir. They have also shifted their capital to Nusantara.
हाँ. तो एक तो इसकी वजहों के बारे में बताइए. ऐसा क्यों करना पड़ रहा है और इंडिया के लिए कितना ये नुकसान होगा इससे?
Sir, the main reason behind it is the rising sea levels because of the climate change, sir. So the sea level is rising, so it is a coastal town, so it is going down. And sir, similarly, the problems in India can also be faced, sir. The problem of coastal erosion and inundation of the means coastal cities such as Mumbai and Kochi and on the eastern coast, sir, Visakhapatnam. All these places are witnessing coastal erosion, as well as the cyclone. The intensity and frequency of the cyclones on the eastern coast is increased.
चलिए ठीक है। एक और एथिकल इशू इसके साथ ही मर्ज हो रहा है। फिजी जैसे जो कंट्रीज हैं,
जी सर।
वो लग रहा है कि वो खत्म हो जाएंगे
जी सर।
सी राइज की वजह से।
जी सर।
इन लोगों के पास ये ऑप्शन है कि ये किसी दूसरे कंट्री में वहाँ उस कंट्री से कुछ ज़मीन खरीद लें और अपने नेशन को बचाए रखें, अपने कल्चर को बचाए रखें।
जी सर।
ये प्रैक्टिकल अप्रोच लग रहा है, ऐसा हो पाएगा?
सर,
खबर है कि नहीं इसकी कुछ आपको कि इस तरह का भी प्रयास हो रहा है?
सर-
फिजी ने डिमांड करना शुरू कर दिया है कि मुझे ज़मीन दी जाए, हम वहाँ पर अपना वो सेटअप करेंगे।
सर खबर तो नहीं है सर, लेकिन अगर इस बारे में गैस करूंगा सर मैं,
इंग्लिश में ही आप बोलिए,
जी सर।
क्योंकि
So-
वही आपकी लैंग्वेज है।
जी सर। So what I think, sir, is that it will not be very feasible to means if the land is given somewhere else, the climatic conditions might vary, and the geography from a small island to, like, for example, there might be the climate, the kind of crops and the trees that grow
नहीं,
there.
वो उसकी वीडियोग्राफी करके उसको प्रिजर्व कर रहे हैं अपने कल्चर को, ठीक
Yes,
है?
sir.
आप उस कंट्री के पर्सपेक्टिव बताइए जो उनको लैंड देगा।
Yes, sir.
क्या एक विद इन कंट्री कोई एक इस तरह का कोई अदर कंट्री इस्टेब्लिश हो सकती है?
Sir, it will be very difficult. Means there will be means more interactions than an island country might have with a mainland country. So there are chances of possible future means integration
क्या
of.
प्रॉब्लम आएंगी?
Sir, the problems that I can think of, sir, is that means the country where they will be getting land, sir, might want to annex them in the future, or means might want to make them part of their country.
चलिए आपके शहर इलाहाबाद लौटते हैं, प्रयागराज।
Yes, sir.
अगर ये इलाहाबाद रहता तो क्या कोई दिक्कत थी?
Sir, I do not believe that there might have been any tangible problem, but what I believe that by change of name, the current name now reflects last 2000 years of the history, sir. The past name reflected only last 500 years of the history.
इलाहाबाद क्यों रखा गया है?
Sir, Allahabad, the name was changed by Akbar in 1574, sir. It was made Allahabad, which meant the place of residence of Allah, sir. So he founded a new city basically.
आपने ऋषि पुनर्नवा का नाम सुना है? ऋषि पुनर्नवा,
Sorry, sir.
उनकी बेटी का नाम था इलावास। झूसी है इलाका आपका,
जी सर। Yes, sir.
वहाँ के वो ऋषि हुआ करते थे।
Yes, sir.
उनके नाम पे ही उस इलाके का नाम इलावास था।
Yes.
कभी सुना था आपने इसके बारे में?
No, sir.
चलिए, स्टैंड अप कॉमेडी में भी मैं भी आता हूँ।
Yes.
आपने जो भी शो बताए हैं,
Yes, sir.
वो सारे शो जो हैं वो सेंसेशनल, सेंसुअल, सेक्सुअल और इस तरह के जो पूरा माइंडसेट है उसका,
डबल मीनिंग
वाले, आपको वो आपकी सारे के सारे शो उसी तरह के हैं और इसी में लोगों को हंसाने की कोशिश की जाती है। यानी हम माने कि आपको सैडिस्ट पूरे थॉट प्रोसेस में आपको मज़ा आता है।
No, sir. I believe that the comedians I named, sir, they not only means there might be some double meaning jokes as well, but mostly, sir, what I believe that these comedians like to show the rural areas, means the rural life. They
मुझे
try
उससे
to
मतलब
put.
नहीं है, आप बताइए कि आप जो भी देखते हैं शो में,
Yes.
सारे शो को मैंने देखा है,
Yes, sir.
लेकिन ये सारे के सारे शो में थोड़ा ज़्यादा, कपिल शर्मा शो में सबसे ज़्यादा, और लेकिन बाकी आप कपूर के शो में थोड़ा कम, लेकिन सब में डबल मीनिंग्स वाले होते हैं।
Yes, sir.
ठीक है। कभी कभी तो रेसिस्ट हो जाते हैं और सेक्सुअल पूरा एक वो लेके टेंडेंसी लेके इस पर वर्क होता है, उसमें हंसाया जाता है। तो ये आपको इसमें मज़ा आता है?
No, sir. I do not means like all this, and I believe that, sir, the comedians are also raising issues of, like, gender discrimination.
ऐसे शो क्यों सक्सेस हैं ये बताएंगे आप?
Sir, these shows become successful because means they are popular. The comedians are presenting what means some people like to see, sir.
नहीं, some people क्या मैक्सिमम पीपल?
Yes, sir. We can say only then
क्या
they will
इसे
become.
हम माने कि हमारी जो सोसाइटी है वो एक सेक्सुअल या एक सोशल फ्रस्ट्रेशन के स्टेज पे पहुंच गई है?
No, sir. I believe that it is not exactly social frustration, sir. I believe that more awareness is needed, sir, so that the means towards gender sensitization or communal sensitization can be improved, sir, so that there is more harmony and such jokes will automatically
तो फिर आप
disappear.
हंसेंगे कैसे?
Sir,
अगर इसे इम्प्रूव कर लें वो,
yes.
तो कैसे हंसेंगे आप?
Sir, I believe that constructive comedy is also a concept, sir, whereby we do not make fun of anybody to.
लेकिन आप अपनी बिलीव में ही बिलीव नहीं कर रहे हैं, यानी कि आप इन सोच को पसंद कर रहे हैं आप, तो यानी कि आपको अपने बिलीव में ही बिलीव नहीं है।
And that's your hobby, watching.
हाँ, ये तो आपकी हॉबी की, हाँ ये आपकी हॉबी में है और ये आपकी हॉबी भी बन गई है
Yes, sir.
कि आपकी बिलीव में ही आपको बिलीव नहीं है, ऐसा है क्या?
No, sir, I do not think it is like this. I believe that the most of the comedy I watch, sir, where there is not so much of double meaning jokes and such.
अच्छा, महात्मा आदमी हैं आप।
No, sir, not exactly, but
इलाहाबाद यूनिवर्सिटी में क्या हो रहा है इस समय?
sir, Allahabad University mein, means there are protests regarding fee hikes, sir. There was protest. The central government had increased the
आप अगर मान लीजिए वहाँ के एसपी हैं,
yes,
वहाँ मारपीट भी हो रही है,
yes,
पत्थर वगैरह चल रहे हैं
yes,
जबरदस्त।
yes, sir.
मान लीजिए आप एसपी हैं,
Yes.
आप 3 पॉइंट बताइए स्टूडेंट्स को क्या समझाएंगे और यूनिवर्सिटी मैनेजमेंट को क्या समझाएंगे? 3 पॉइंट इनके, 3 पॉइंट उनके बताइए।
Yes, sir. To the students, I will explain that please do not resort to violence. Otherwise, you will be means action will be taken as per the law. And second, I will suggest them to form a committee and negotiate with the college
आपको
administration.
मालूम होना चाहिए कि आप एसपी हैं,
Yes, sir.
डीएम नहीं है,
Yes, sir.
ठीक? आप बताइए।
Yes, sir. So I will take action against the students who have broken the law and order situation, means who have indulged in rioting, sir. And secondly, I will try to deploy police in that area so that there is no future law and order breakdown, sir. And thirdly, I will try means appeal from the side of the police to the students to maintain calm and peace, sir. And to the university, sir, I will means ask them how much police deployment is needed to maintain law and order, and accordingly I will depute the forces. And secondly, sir, I will advise in a personal capacity to initiate negotiations so that the peace is maintained.
आपको ये नहीं लग रहा है कि आपने पूरी की पूरी प्रोसेस में डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन को इन्वॉल्व ही नहीं किया?
Yes, sir.
आप
I could.
एसपी हैं, मैंने एक बार आपको हिंट दिया कि आप एसपी हैं, डीएम नहीं हैं।
Yes.
और आपने पूरी की पूरी जो भी पॉलिसी आपने की, आपने वहाँ के जो लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है जिसमें डीएम से लेके और तमाम लोग आते हैं, वहाँ का एमपी आता है और इस तमाम लोग आते हैं, ये कहीं भी इन्वॉल्वमेंट नहीं है आपका? मतलब वन मैन शो करना चाहते हैं क्या आप?
No, sir. I could have done this, sir. I
ये
could have.
सबसे पहले होना चाहिए था शायद।
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, यूएस मैक्सिको बॉर्डर पे जो डिस्टरबेंस है उसके बारे में कुछ मालूम है आपको?
Yes, sir. I am aware that the illegal migrants from Central America are using Mexico as a passage to cross into southern USA. And so the Biden, earlier the Trump administration and now the Biden administration is means creating.
देखिए ये समस्या कई कई जगह पे है।
Yes, sir.
इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी को क्या इसका सोल्यूशन निकालना चाहिए आपके अनुसार?
Sir, international community.
जी,
Sir, what I think, sir, is that it is means a domestic problem of the USA. So it because it concerns their own means internal issues. So I believe they are free to, sir, construct the.
इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी के पास इसका सोल्यूशन क्या हो सकता है?
Sir, to create a refugee convention and ensure that the genuine refugees are provided shelter, sir. That is all I can think of.
इससे सॉल्व हो जाएगी इस तरह की समस्याएं?
Sir, these are complicated issues, sir, and
ओके, ठीक है सर।
So इनके क्यों लेके मैं क्वेश्चन I'll ask you.
yes,
Sir, ask Fiji is asking a land for setting up their government.
yes.
You said it is very difficult, but we already have a government in our country of other country. Any idea?
Sir, government
of
of
other country set up in our country.
Tibet, sir. Tibet government in exile.
Dalai Lama is already there.
Yes, sir.
So there is no issue. He is already running his country, whichever form, whichever way,
Yes.
from our country. There is no problem from government of India.
Yes, sir.
So similarly, Fiji says, okay, give me a Lakshadweep island, for example.
Yes, sir.
We'll set up our government Lakshadweep.
Yes, sir.
So we may agree on some terms and conditions and let them set up. We will not disturb them once agreement is there.
Yes.
What is the problem?
Sir, I believe that in that way there might not be any great problems. Sir, minor problems might be there, like the locals which are there, what will happen to their status of their citizenship, or the ecological degradation that might happen because of the coming of those means new population. But I do not believe there will be any major issues, sir. Which
There
But
will not be any major issue.
our government, our local people, our population, a sizable part of them
Yes.
would be up in arms.
Yes, sir.
Why are you ceding part of our country,
Yes.
part of a sovereign country to others?
Yes, sir. Yes,
In
sir.
case of Dalai Lama, it's not that they have been given a country to run.
Yes, sir.
They are running a country in absentia.
Yes.
They have been given reviews.
Similarly, they can do. Similarly, Fiji can do.
No, but
Put
physically.
their prime minister here.
Yeah.
Run their country.
No, but Vithaki, they will get land there.
That is for him to suggest instead of giving land. We can give them some place to run their
Yes, sir.
country.
Means not land, but office spaces,
Some
like
office space,
and
right.
yes.
To run their country.
आपको वहाँ हवा लग रही है क्या तेज?
No, sir.
आप हिल रहे हैं इसलिए।
Continuously ऐसे
आप हिलिए मत।
Try to
लग रहा है मुझे कि हवा लग रही है।
चलिए आप
Acha, Anirudha, as I see from your other extracurricular activities and interest, you have mentioned ecotourism.
Yes, sir.
Please
Yes, ma'am.
throw some light over this. What
Sir,
do you
Oh,
mean?
sorry. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, ecotourism is basically, I like to visit places which are closer to nature, ma'am. Like the mountains or the islands or the coasts, such places which are means closer to nature. That.
Okay. So, if you are willingly or you want to visit such places, then in your preferences of zones, you have given Northeast the last preference. Isn't
Yes.
it close to mountains, hills, ranges, and all that you dream of?
Yes, ma'am. It is actually close, ma'am. But means like visiting and living, I believe, are two different things, ma'am. So I have preferred my home state on the first choice because my parents and my friends are all here. I am culturally means I know the culture, I know the language. So I think I will be able to perform much better over here, ma'am.
Okay, so with this thought of process that living and visiting are two different entities, how do you expect Northeast
Yes,
to flourish on tourism?
ma'am. To promote, ma'am, first we need to means the Northeast needs to create a niche market, ma'am, like Kerala has done or Himachal
So you
Pradesh.
believe Northeast does not have a niche market as of now?
Ma'am, it has a market, but its value is not. The market does not have as much visibility as Kerala or Himachal Pradesh or even J&K might have. So the visibility needs to improve, ma'am, and investment in infrastructure, roads and hotels, all this needs to take.
How do we do it? I mean, how can you comment on this since you have never been there?
No, ma'am, I have not been to
I
Northeast.
have been there. There
Yes.
are no issues of roads.
Yes, ma'am.
The roads are the traffic over there is so mindful. You would not see any state in the Northeast that a person from left lane overtaking somebody and riding off, thing like that. You must have seen some small clips or
Yes,
videos
ma'am.
on the net that they follow stringently the traffic rules.
Yes, ma'am.
The traffic is very well behaved there. The roads are very well developed there. The places to visit, trekking and all are
Yes,
very well maintained over there. Then what is lacking that the youth or per se the people of your age who are into it, who would like to explore, aren't imbibed to go there?
Ma'am, the things that I can think of is firstly the distance, ma'am, and secondly the means awareness, ma'am. The awareness among the youth, like it is a possible destination. Like what are the trekking spots and what are the things that we can see. The youth is not very aware. Means the potential customer is not very aware about all these things. So that needs to improve, ma'am. This is what I can
And
think.
the state government is responsible for the same, you mean to say?
Ma'am, the state government had the tourism is in the state list, so the state government has to take the initiative, but central government can also provide aid in whatever capacity it can, ma'am, like building infrastructure or other such things.
Understood. Thank you.
Yes.
Anirudh, I am looking at your options, and one thing intrigued me, surprised me, that out of 20 options, your 6 options, understandable, Indian Administrative Service, Police Service, Foreign Service, Income Tax, and this thing. But 7th you have surprisingly given to a Group B service.
Yes, sir.
I mean, bypassing all the other Group A services which have better promotion prospects, and like Railway Protection Service and Corporate Defense Account Service, or say Trade Service, Indian Trade Service. Why?
Sir,
Why after 6 all of a sudden come to number 18?
Sir, the main reason is, sir, that those services, despite being Group B, sir, they have greater public interface, sir. So I would like to work on the ground, so and have a greater I would like greater diversity. So that is why I have preferred them over other Group A services.
I see, not other services.
Yes.
Okay. Now, one more thing. You are from Allahabad, from a Tagore town.
Yes, sir.
There is a famous temple near Tagore town. What is that?
Sir, Alopi Devi temple is
Alopi
there.
Bagh. Why is it called Alopi?
Sir, from what I can recall, sir, it is because there is Alopi Bagh, or
Why it is Alopi?
sir, that I do not know, sir. Sorry.
Okay. Then, I'll say, what is the latest news in Sri Lanka?
So that Sri Lanka is seeking renegotiation of its foreign debt with India and China so that it can seek an IMF bailout.
Okay. And between Pakistan and Nepal, whose economy you think is better and how? How and why?
Sir, Pakistan has a larger economy, but Nepal has a more stable economy, sir. The Pakistani economy has low foreign exchange reserves of $1 billion or so, which are hardly.
Not 1 billion, it's 5.9
Yes,
billion.
yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So their foreign exchange reserves are not sufficient for their import bill, sir.
And does Nepal have sufficient?
Sir, means its requirements are not that huge, sir. That is why means its economy is much more stable, sir.
Okay. Now, there had been very disturbing trends in Latin America of late, the last 1 or 2 years, including till last week.
Yes, sir.
What are the 2 disturbing trends?
Sir, the first is the subversion of the government, sir. Like in Peru, we have a disturbance right now, and means the people recently died. So that is means democratically elected leaders are being replaced, sir. That is first, and the second tendency that I have noticed, sir, is the rise of the right, means the neo-rightists such as Bolsonaro, sir.
Okay, Anirudh, so far it's over.
Yes.
Thank you very much. You might go, and in
you.
a few minutes' time we'll call you
Yes.
to tell about our assessment
Yes.
of your performance, right?
Thank you.
And suggestions.
Thank you.